what we're gonna do right now is to work on our walls. So what we're gonna do is to press our F2, then we go to design tool, we go to wall, we go to wall setting dialog. So we're gonna check not linked, then we're gonna come to building material, then we're gonna check for our stone structure, then we're gonna come to our wall thickness. We're gonna take 200. We're gonna take 200. We're gonna have wall height of 3 meters. So we're gonna come to override surface. So for override surface, I'm gonna use stack white rough. Then I'm gonna link them all. So that's what we're gonna do for there. For reference line, I'm gonna use center line. Then I'm gonna hit OK. So we come here, we design our wall. So when I start from this point there, I hold my shift as I take my wall. I'm gonna hit there and I maintain my shift. I'm gonna hit there as well, and I'm gonna come like this. I'm gonna hit there as well. I'm gonna come, press my shift. I'm gonna hit there. Sorry. So for this one, let me just check for there so that I don't need to mess with it. So from there, I'm gonna start from that point again. I'm gonna check them, and I'm gonna come. I'm gonna check it there. I'm gonna come with it. Okay, so I'm gonna check it there again. Then I'm gonna check it there. Then I'm gonna hit OK. And again from this end, I'm gonna start from here. Then I'm gonna maintain my shift. I have it there. Maintain my shift. I have it there as well as there. So again, I'm gonna maintain my shift. I have it there. Maintain my shift up to the last wall that we got. So having done that, there's one that is remaining. I'm gonna hit here, and I'm gonna have a wall, set it there as well. So you can view it in 3D. You just press F3, and we check our wall. So you can check our wall here. As you can see, this is the wall we got. Okay, so having done that, you check let's connect these walls here. I'm gonna come, so as you can see, I'm gonna press F3. So for this wall here, shift, press this wall, sorry, let's go to F2. So when I press my shift, these walls are linked, so we can just suspend the groups by clicking there. Next time I'm just gonna press alternative J, this one as well. So I've suspended all the walls. So when you click your walls and everything is suspended, like for example, if I click my grid elements and they're grouped, so you need to suspend them in order to use, like for example this one. So all these walls are suspended, so we're gonna group, so we're gonna unsuspend them for us to be able to click each of them. So let's go back to F3. Then for this one, and this one, and this. So for these ones, we're gonna have 6 meters. Sorry, and I'm gonna hit OK. Let's go back to F2. There's a wall that is missing here. I'm just gonna add it here up to that point. I'm gonna hit OK. So for this wall is going up to 6 meters. So I'm just gonna click. So I'm gonna hit OK. Then let's press our F3. So here we go. We have our walls, so we can check the model with our pictorial view. So far we're on the right track. So what we're gonna do next, we're gonna induce our slab. So we're gonna put our slab. So let's go back to F2. So now F2, we're gonna activate we go to design, tool, go into slab. So for our slab here, we're gonna use the geometric position here. Our slab here for 150. So we're gonna go for the concrete slab. So from our offset to the foundation, it's gonna be negative 150. Okay, here should be negative 150. Okay, so I'm gonna set the overhead surface. So for top, I'm gonna have sliding dark, and here I'm not gonna choose anything, so I'm gonna put it like that. Then I'm gonna hit OK, and I'm gonna use this to design my slab. So for designing slab, we have geometric methods. These are polygonal, and I can use rectangular. So maybe let me use the polygonal. So if I start from this point here, then I'm gonna have this. You maintain your shift. I'm gonna have this. Don't worry, we're going to correct that one. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that. So let's correct the parts that are not yet touched. So I'm gonna press that. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna move my node. So this is for drag. So I'm gonna move my node up to that end. I'm gonna touch it there. So I'm gonna come again to this corner. It's okay. There's again here. It's okay. So I'm gonna take this one here. And I'm gonna take this one here. And then I'm gonna take that one. So far I'm just gonna press F3, then we check whatever we have. So we already have our slab. Let's go back to F2. So as you can check our design, from our design here, let's go back. I'm gonna need let's choose now the rectangular one for us to be able to have our slab here. And then I'm gonna hit there, and I hit OK. Let's view it in F3. Okay, so that's what we have for that part. I'm gonna hit back to F2. So having done that, so what we're gonna do next, because now that we have our slab on below, what we're gonna do next is to have our slab on top for this section and this section. As you can look from our design, this one has got a slab on top, and this one also has a slab on top. So what we're gonna do, this. Let's go back to F2. This is on our ground floor, so let's go back to first floor. So on our first floor, we're gonna have on our second floor, we're gonna have another slab here. So we're gonna check this one. Let's use this. Let's use this one. I'm gonna have that. Okay, so what you're gonna do, press shift, then you select. I'm gonna include a node here. I'm gonna add a node. So I'm gonna add another one here, so that I right click, so that I can be able to move it to wherever I would like to. So just need it there. I'm gonna add another one. Then I'm gonna just press my shift, and I'm gonna have it there. So having done that, I should press shift and I go back to setting dialog, then to the project reference. I'm gonna have 3 meters. So on this one again, I'm gonna check for my edges, and for my edges I'm gonna maintain stock white rough, and for this down for the bottom surface I'm gonna have a shading tile. Then I'm gonna hit OK. Then I'm gonna press my F3 to be able to view it. So you can see we already have our slab on top. So what we're gonna do for this particular wall here, this wall here, this wall here, this wall, this column, just have a little bit of height. So we're gonna take it to 34, just a little bit of it. Gonna take it to 34 and hit it here. Okay, we come to orbit, then rotate to this at the end. I'm gonna select this one, I'm gonna go up to 34, and you're gonna have that. Then I go back to our orbit view, then I'm gonna select this one here as well. So you're gonna shift, okay, shift, sorry, left click and cancel, shift. So here again you're gonna have a 34. Okay, we're good now, we're good with that. And as well as our column, let's go to orbit, so to rotate to the back, then go back again, press shift, okay, shift, okay, take it, okay, take it to 34. I'm gonna press enter, then you're gonna zoom out. We have it there. Go back to our orbit view, then we rotate it again. So this is what we have. Let's go back to our F2. So you realize that we have a wall here. So we have our wall here. Let's go back to this wall of ours. We have a wall. So from here, it's our wall, press shift. Then I come back again. We have our wall there. Just gonna press F3 so that we check it. So if we check our wall, I'm gonna realize that it's going to be on top. So I'm gonna press -300. Then you zoom out. No, sorry. This is 0. Let's just go back to F2 so that we're gonna see what you do. If you did something that you want to undo, just go back, just go back, just go back. So we have it there. Just gonna come to the first story. This is where we're gonna have our point of reference. We're gonna have our wall here. Then as you hold your shift, direct there, so that you're gonna have it. Then you press OK. So you go back to our F3. Then you're gonna check our wall. So if you check, thank you for watching. Until then, stay tuned. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, share, and wait for the next episode. Thank you so much.